Today we are celebrating Sri Gita Jayanti. Today is also called Mokshada Ekadashi. On this day, Supreme Lord Sri Kṛṣṇa spoke Bhagavad Gita and enlightened his friend cum disciple Arjuna by giving the most precious knowledge called Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita contains entire knowledge of all the Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta Sutra, Puranas, Itihasas, everything. But it is so great that such encyclopedia is there in such small book called Bhagavad Gita in just 700 verses. So today we will try to understand entire Bhagavad Gita that is there in 700 verses through Arjuna's questions. Basically, Bhagavad Gita is a questions and answers. Arjuna is asking questions and Lord Kṛṣṇa is giving answers. So Arjuna has asked 18 questions. There are total 18 chapters and Arjuna has asked about 18 questions. And Bhagavad Gita is about answers to these questions. By understanding what are those questions and what are the answers that Kṛṣṇa gave, so we understand the entire Bhagavad Gita. So today we will focus on those 18 questions. The first chapter has Arjuna's question, one of the questions, that Arjuna says, I want to see who all have come to fight with us. We know the background of Mahabharata, how Pandavas were sent to forest. After 14 years of Vanavas, they have come back. But the Kauravas have not agreed. They are not agreeing to honor their commitment. The commitment was once the Pandavas come back from Vanavas, the kingdom will be given back to them. But now they are not agreeing to give back. Everybody tried their best to resolve this matter, but Kauravas, especially Duryodhana, was not agreeing to this. Even Kṛṣṇa, the Supreme Lord, personally intervened, tried bringing some solution to this conflict by doing Shanti Sandhan. But Duryodhana was adamant, he was not ready to agree. The war was the only option. So we should know that war or this fight of Kurukshetra was the last option. Before that, there were all attempts made to resolve this matter in a peaceful manner, without any violence. But when other party, Kauravas, were not agreeing to any proposal, especially the proposal of even 5 villages. Some small 5 villages you give to Pandavas, solve this matter. They are entitled for entire kingdom. It is like you are entitled for 1 crore rupees, but somebody is saying, okay, give some 5 rupees, we will finish the matter. And the other party is saying, no, will not give even that much. So that shows their hatredness, enviousness. And so there was no other option. So this war was inevitable. So now the war is about to begin. They all have gathered in the Kurukshetra, the place called Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre. And there, so Arjuna is asking Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa has become the chariot driver because Kṛṣṇa said he is not going to personally fight either for Pandava's side or for Kaurava's side. So he'll just be there. He's not going to pick up any weapon. He's not going to fight even if he is with Pandava. So he's just there as one kind of a guide with Arjuna. So Kṛṣṇa is being asked by Arjuna. Arjuna is saying, Kṛṣṇa, I want to see who all have come to fight with us. Because they are away from Hastinapur for 14 years. Right? 12 years, sorry, not 14 years, 12 years plus 1 year, Ajñātavasa, 13 years. So they're away from that. They want to see who all have supported This Duryodhana is doing adharma. Who all have come to support him? I want to see. This is Arjuna's desire. He said, Arjuna uvacha, senayor ubhayor madhye ratham sthapayame achyuta yavad etan niriksheham. Niriksha, iksha means seeing. Niriksha means I want to see who all have come. So please take my chariot and park the chariot in between the two armies so that I'll see both the side who all have come. In this say, Arjuna requested. And Kṛṣṇa took the chariot and parked the chariot between the two armies. And Arjuna saw who all have come on the Kaurava side. He saw Drona, he saw Bhishma, he saw so many his own relatives. So he got completely shattered, bewildered, emotionally became depressed. He said, oh my God, if I have to fight, it means I have to kill so many people and they all are my own family members. Then suddenly Arjuna had so many questions in his mind. Should we really fight? Is it really required? What is this? For sake of kingdom, we are fighting with our own family members. So like this, he had got so many questions. Isn't it not sinful that we are doing? So like that, Arjuna got many questions. And then he asked the most important questions that became the whole driving questions of the entire Bhagavad Gita. This is the predominant question of Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Arjuna is asking, I am confused. Should I fight or not fight? So he's saying, Karpanya doshopahata svabhava Prichami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha. I don't know what is dharma. Should I fight? Fighting is dharma. Not fighting is dharma. I'm confused. You please clearly, decisively, without any confusion, tell me what should I do now? Arjuna is asking Kṛṣṇa, what should he do? Should he fight? Should he not fight? Fighting is dharma. Not fighting is dharma. Fighting means he has to fight with his own family members. He has to fight with his guru, Dronacharya. He has to fight with his great well-wisher, Bhishma. Fight with his own relatives. Isn't it sinful? Like this, so many questions he has got. So Arjuna, being a good person, has got a very important question, which is dharma? Because I want to follow dharma. So this is the main question that drives the entire Bhagavad Gita conversation. What is that? What is dharma? Fighting is dharma, not fighting is dharma. So this is the second question Arjuna is asking. First question was, I want to see who all have come. By seeing, he became bewildered. He said, no, I think I should not fight. In the second chapter, is asking, 7th verse, is asking, which is dharma? Fighting is dharma, not fighting is dharma. Kṛṣṇa, what you want me to do? Tell me clearly. So he's asking advice, guidance, instruction from Kṛṣṇa. And then Arjuna is saying, I am your disciple. Shishyasteham. I become your shishya, disciple. Shadhimam tvam prapannam. I surrender unto you. You guide me. You teach me. You tell me what should I do now. I'm not talking like a friend. Now I'm your student. Tell me what is dharma. Right? So this is Arjuna's question, and this is considered as the most important question in Bhagavad Gita, because this becomes the foundation for the future conversation. So now Kṛṣṇa tells Arjuna that he has to fight. He has to fight in a Niskama. Yes, he has to do. Fighting is his dharma, but he should fight without expecting any results. Like right now, he's thinking about so many results. If you read first chapter, Arjuna has got so many worried. Worried is because of the consequences, result. Oh, if I fight, that means my guru will die. My grandfather Bhishma will die. Papa we will get. Then like this, Varna Sankara will happen. I'll go to hell. Like this, so many things he has got. So Kṛṣṇa is saying, dharma is... He begins, Kṛṣṇa start answering, because Arjuna's question is, what is dharma? Fighting is dharma or not fighting is dharma? What should I do? So Arjuna said, yes, you should fight. But you should fight Niskama. You should fight Niskama without expecting outcome. What happens? What is the outcome? What will be the consequences? You should do your duty. Because dharma means duty. In this context, what Arjuna is asking, dharma has got many meanings. But this dharma sammudha refers that I am confused about my duty. What is my duty? So Kṛṣṇa is saying your duty is to fight, but duty is to fight without expecting a specific outcome. You have to just do your duty. You should not be, affected by thinking of, oh, this may happen, that may happen, the good may happen, bad may happen, sukha may come, dukkha may come. No, you should just do your duty. So next, the third question Arjun asked is that, okay, Kṛṣṇa spoke that you should do karma, Niskama karma, without expecting result. What are the symptoms of that kind of a person? Okay, there is a person who is acting like this without expecting anything. So he is asking in the second chapter, 54th verse, that is a third question of Arjuna. Okay, tell me, what are the symptoms of a person who does his duty without expecting result? Niskama karma. Arjuna uvacha sthita pragnasya kabhasha samadhisthasya Keśava sthitadhir kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim. Kṛṣṇa, tell me, how does he behave? How does he think? How does he act? I want to know. So then Kṛṣṇa is explaining so many symptoms. This person, how he behaves, how he thinks, how he acts, the person who is situated in Niskama karma. He says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. He says how he controls his mind. Only whenever it is needed, he brings his senses. Otherwise, he does not engage in sense gratification. All that Kṛṣṇa says. And Kṛṣṇa concludes saying that the person who acts Niskama, Shantim adhigacchati. He has attained peace. Shantim adhigacchati. Because he is not worried about what is the outcome. You lose your peace of mind only when you start expecting a particular kind of result. When we start not seeing that result, that start disturbing us. When I'm doing some action means in my mind already I thought this kind of output should come. If I'm a student, I'm preparing for my exam, all those things. So I have to get first rank. I have to get some good marks. So already I want some kind of a specific outcome. Sukha, mana, labha, something like that. So Kṛṣṇa said, if you work like that, you will not be peaceful. You'll always be disturbed because of the specific outcome. But that Niskama karma that Kṛṣṇa is saying in second chapter, if you work like that without expecting any result, you will be peaceful. Shantim adhigacchati. So Kṛṣṇa concluded his second chapter like that. But this confused Arjuna. Arjuna said, okay, Kṛṣṇa, you are telling that Shanti is important. The peace of mind is important. Then why are you asking me to fight? So Kṛṣṇa spoke about internal peace. How you are not internally disturbed. But Arjuna got confused with outside peace. Oh, if we are to be peaceful, then why are we in the battlefield? This is not a play. This is not how we should be peaceful. Why are we engaged in? Why are we engaged in violence, which is not peaceful? So that is Arjuna's fourth question in the third chapter. Third chapter, first shloka and second shloka, Arjuna is saying, Arjuna uvacha, jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir Janārdana tat kim karmani ghore mam niyojasi Keśava. He's saying, oh Keśava, Kṛṣṇa, if peaceful is important, then why are you engaging me in this very horrible war? You see, in the war, there can't be any peace. So why are you asking me to fight? If you say Shantim adhigacchati. So this is Arjuna's question. He says, Vyamishrena vakyena. You are telling me should be peaceful, and you are also telling me I should fight. So it is confusing me. Your dual statements. These two I am not able to understand. So what Kṛṣṇa basically spoke is that you should act without expecting specific result, specific outcome. That will bring internal peace. That will bring internal peace. But Arjuna was confused about external peace. So in the 3rd chapter, Kṛṣṇa again explains about more karma yoga. Little more detail he explains. How we should act, like how everything should be done as a yajna. Yajna shishtashanah santo. Yajnarthat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. So Kṛṣṇa explains all those things, and he says that we should do our duty. We should fight. When Kṛṣṇa told how karma should end in yoga. Karma should end in yoga. It should become karma yoga. It should end in bhakti. So that is what you should do, is a clarity that Kṛṣṇa gave to Arjuna in 3rd chapter. In 2nd chapter, he told that, he gave a very small hint called buddhi yogam. You should offer all the results to me. But that was not very clear. But in 3rd chapter, Kṛṣṇa gave that clarity that karma should end in yoga. It should become karma yoga. So then Arjuna's 5th question. He said, okay, but I understood my duty, my dharma is to fight without expecting any result as a bhakti to you. But something is deviating me. Something is distracting me. Something is stopping me to do that. See, first is I don't know what to do. Now I came to know what I should do. But I am not able to execute it. Something is stopping me. Something is distracting me from doing that. So what is that? So that is where, Arjuna is asking next question. In the 36th verse, 3rd chapter, Arjuna uvacha athakkena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha. Papam charati purusha. Anichcham api varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. I want to do what you are asking me to do, but something is forcefully stopping me to do that. Like we all know, we should surrender to Kṛṣṇa. We should become his devotee. We should chant his name. We should get up early in the morning. We should do sadhana. We know all those things. But something is stopping me. Something is discouraging me. Something is distracting me. What is this, Kṛṣṇa? So then Kṛṣṇa answers, kama, lust. Kṛṣṇa says, Shri Bhagavan uvacha, kama yesha krodha yesha rajoguna samudbhava. Arjuna, it is kama. Because of kama, you are not able to do what you are supposed to do. Kama is selfish desire, doing for our personal satisfaction. So Kṛṣṇa elaborately speaks about kama, how kama distracts us. I know my dharma, I know my duty, but because of kama, you are being distracted. The scriptures say, bhoga vancha kare. I have my own independent idea how I should enjoy. This is kama. This is what not allowing you to do your dharma. This is, Kṛṣṇa says, nitya vairinaha. It is your eternal enemy. Kama is eternal enemy. It will not allow you to do your dharma. So Kṛṣṇa said. So then Kṛṣṇa continued to elaborately speak about kama, how it destroys, how it bewilders, how fall down happens by not following our dharma. Then Kṛṣṇa says, I have spoken this important knowledge, how to handle that kama. How to come out of this kama. I've given this knowledge, the system of the knowledge, the process, the following that particular process, how to handle kama, how to come out of kama, to all the important people, starting from Vivaswan, that Surya Bhagavan, to him, Manu, Ikshvaku, like this, they all have got this knowledge. So Kṛṣṇa told this in the 4th chapter. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu. He said, Vivaswan, Manave Praha, I spoke this knowledge, how to control karma, how to come out of karma. All this I have spoken to even Vivaswan, Surya Bhagavan, and he spoke this to his son Manu. Manu spoke to Ikshvaku. Like this in parampara, this knowledge has come. Arjuna is asking, I came to know what is my dharma now. I should fight and I should not expect result. But something is stopping me. That is karma. How to come out of karma? I have already spoken. When Kṛṣṇa told that I have spoken this to Sun God, then Arjuna said, stop. I have a new question now. He said, you and I are of almost same age. Right? When did you speak to Surya Bhagavan? He is so old. How can you speak to Sun God? You said, in the past I have spoken. You and I are of same age. So, Arjuna Uvacha, this is the 6th question of Arjuna. Aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvataha. He said, you are younger to Surya Bhagavan. How can you speak to him? How are you saying? Katham etad vijaniyam. How do I understand this? Tvam adau proktavaniti. How before you have spoken this to Surya Bhagavan, I am not able to understand this. So Kṛṣṇa again explained to Arjuna how Kṛṣṇa is actually not an ordinary person. He incarnates yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. And he says, Sambhavami atma maya. I don't change my body the way you change. You change your body, but I come with my spiritual body. I never take birth. There is no birth. There is no death for me. Na janmaha. Kṛṣṇa says, I do not have birth and all those things. And then again further explains the impact of karma, how karma spoil our consciousness, how it disturbs the living entity, how to handle this. And to learn this, one should approach Guru. One should approach Guru. How to know what is karma, how to handle karma, how to come out of karma. What are the impacts of this lust which distracts you from dharma? So you have to approach a guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. One should go to guru, surrender unto him, live under his care and guidance. Right? It's not some hobby. Kṛṣṇa says you have to surrender. Take training from him. It's very serious. It is iha vairinanam. It is your enemy. So you have to seriously take training about it. That is why all the educations today are called bachelor. As a brahmachari, one has to live under the shelter of guru. But that has become simply namesake. There is no guru. And there is no brahmacharya, there is no gurukul, simply some information we are all gathering. But Kṛṣṇa is saying to Arjuna that it is so serious to learn what is karma, impact of the karma, effect of the karma, how it distracts, how to come out of this. Because I have already spoken this to Surya Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan has spoken this to his son Manu. Manu has spoken to Ikshvaku. This knowledge is coming in parampara. So you have to approach a guru who comes in that parampara and take instruction and teaching and training from that kind of a guru. And then at the end of Bhagavad Gita, Kṛṣṇa told to Arjuna, what did he say? Tasmat, therefore, Arjuna, therefore. What you should do? Ajnana sambhutam. You have to come out of this ajnana. Your ajnana. Hritstham jnana sitmanaha. Be situated in jnana. How to handle your karma, which is now currently distracting you from your duty. And then he says, Uttishto Bharata. Fight. So again Kṛṣṇa told you should fight. So now Arjuna got again confused. Just now you told me I have to go to Guru, search a Guru, surrender unto him, take the knowledge, learn this training. But now you are asking me to fight. So should I go and find a Guru renounce all these things and, focus on finding a guru, getting the knowledge and all this? Or should I fight? What should I do? So that is his question in the 5th chapter. 5th chapter, beginning of the 5th chapter. This is the 7th question of Arjuna. Arjuna uvacha sanyasam karmanam Kṛṣṇa punaryogam cha shamsasi. He says, Kṛṣṇa, you told that how karma is influencing, impacting. We should renounce and we should we should renounce. And now again you're asking me, fight. Which is better? Renunciation is better or fighting is better? Kṛṣṇa told we have to renounce karma, but Arjuna thought we have to renounce the work itself. See, there is a difference. There is action, and action produces some result. I am interested in that result. That is called karma. I want to enjoy the result. What is karma? There is action. Action produces result. And what is karma or lust means? That result is for me. The result, I want to enjoy that result. When I do some action, the result which comes, I want to enjoy that result, which is called karma. And that is the enemy. That is destroying us. So Kṛṣṇa told you have to renounce that. You have to renounce vairagya of the desire to enjoy the result. So, but Arjuna's confusion is what? So Kṛṣṇa is telling to renounce. So should I renounce the work itself? Action itself. That is why 5th chapter, Prabhupada has given name. Karma Yoga, action in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. You should do action, but renounce the result. What are we supposed to do? We should act, but we should renounce the result. So Arjuna's question is, action is better or renunciation is better? So when the action become yoga, that's what Kṛṣṇa is speaking in 4th chapter. How to make our actions yoga. How the karma becomes yoga, karma yoga. When it becomes yoga? When you renounce the desire for enjoying the result. Then it becomes karma yoga. Otherwise it is only karma. I'm only doing my karma. Karma is what? Duty. But when it becomes karma yoga, I give up the desire of enjoying the result. But I will do my action. I will do my action, but I am not doing my action because I want to enjoy the result of that action. Like for example, I'm a donor. I want to give donation to temple. And I have a desire. When I give donation, my name should be put there. This is my desire. So there is action. What is my action? Called donation. And what is the result of that? The result is that I want recognition. So I want to enjoy that. So my name should be announced. Everybody should know, oh, you gave this, I want to enjoy this. Everybody will clap. I want to enjoy this. This is called karma. This is called karma. Very dangerous. Kṛṣṇa is saying, vairinam. Very dangerous. So Kṛṣṇa told Arjuna, see, you should not do all those things. So then Arjuna is saying, okay, I will not give donation only from now onwards. Because you told it's very dangerous. So that is a confusion. Right? No. That is not what our Kṛṣṇa is telling. Kṛṣṇa is saying you should give donation. But don't expect. No, this some kind of result I should get. What will be the benefit for me? For that you should not do. That is called karma yoga in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. I will do. For the pleasure of God I will do. That is a result. When I do, what should be my result? I want to see Kṛṣṇa happy. Oh, I gave this. Why? Kṛṣṇa is happy. I want to see Kṛṣṇa happy. That is why I gave. I don't want anything else. If they come on its own, that is different. But I am not doing my action for a specific outcome. See, why it is so important is all of us behave like this. Whenever we do any action, we want one specific outcome. General category, Kṛṣṇa has given that. What is that? Sukha, mana, good name we want, recognition we want, labha, I want some profit. Otherwise, why should I give? Isn't it? Somebody says, I'll do this, but what is my profit? They'll say. Or I'll do this, what will be my recognition? Mana. I don't want apamana. I don't want loss. I don't want dukkha. I want sukha. I want mana. I want labha. Right? So like this, we are doing action for a specific outcome. And that is called karma. That keeps you in this material world. Not only keeps you in the material world, it will not allow you to do your dharma. This is the problem. So this is the 5th chapter Kṛṣṇa spoke. So now in the 5th chapter, Kṛṣṇa said that karma yoga involves engagement in this world. Karma yoga means what? Actions. There is no renunciation. Renunciation of the work itself is not possible. It's not possible. You have to act, but you have to act in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, acting without expecting results. So this detail is given in the 5th chapter. And so Kṛṣṇa goes on speaking and says, when can you renounce the action also? When can we renounce the action also? That action also I will not do. I don't want outcome also. I don't want the action also. So that is complete renunciation. And that renunciation happens when your mind is completely satisfied. When the mind is completely pacified. Prashantaha. In the 6th chapter, Kṛṣṇa explains, when you control your mind, when mind becomes your friend, when you know how to manage your mind, when your mind is prashantyayiti, it has become shanta. It has no more hankering. I want this, I want this, I want this, like this. At that stage, one can renounce the action also and the reaction also. Both you can renounce. So for that you have to control your mind, Kṛṣṇa told. Arjuna, you have to control your mind. You have to bring mind under complete control. By hearing this, Arjuna realized that it is very difficult. So that is why his next question. What is his next question? 6th chapter, 33 shloka. His question is, Arjuna uvacha, yo ayam yogastvaya proktaha. Kṛṣṇa, whatever yoga you described till now, dhyana yoga, controlling the mind, completely making it pacified. He said, Samyena Madhusudana etasyaham na pashyami. He said, I don't think it is possible for me. I don't think it is possible for me. It's too difficult for me. Controlling mind, making that mind my friend, right? Completely satisfying. Mind does not have any desires at all. All these things don't think practical for me. I don't find. Chanchalatva, he's saying that, this is so difficult. Chanchalam hi mana Kṛṣṇa. Pramati balavadhridam. My mind is flickering. My mind is very stubborn. Right? Tasyaham nigraham manye. I don't think I can control. I can control the wind, but I cannot control my mind. So this is, what should I do in this situation? So this is Arjuna's question. So Kṛṣṇa answered this question. This is the 8th question of Arjuna. So Kṛṣṇa answered no, by doing regular practice and the right method, regular practice, you will be able to control your mind. What is the answer? Right method, regular practice. But what is that right method? Kṛṣṇa has not yet spoken. Right method, but you have to regularly practice it. You will be able to control. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina. Abhyasa. You have to regularly practice. Then it is possible, Kṛṣṇa told. So then Arjuna has a question. He said, okay, you are telling me to practice. Basically, sadhana is the word is using. But what is the duration of the sadhana? What is the duration of the sadhana? Because I am worried. I will be keep on doing my practice and I don't achieve the perfection and I will die. Then what will happen to all my practice? You are asking me to practice like Prabhuji told, okay, you have to chant, attend Mangalarti. I am attending Mangalarti, I am chanting. I am not seeing any result. What if I die? What will happen to me? Everything is gone. Neither I enjoyed this nor I enjoyed this. Everything is gone. So this is Arjuna's question. Right? First of all, it's such a difficult process it is to control the mind. And then Kṛṣṇa is saying, no, you have to regularly practice. You have to do your sadhana. Then it is possible. How long should I do this sadhana? What is the duration of this sadhana? When will I get success? What if I die before the success? What will happen to all my hard work? This is Arjuna's question. 6th chapter, 37th verse. Arjuna uvacha. Ayati shraddhayopeto yoga chalita manasaha aprapya yoga samsiddhim. Aprapya yoga means before I achieve success. Kam gatim Kṛṣṇa gacchati. What will happen to me? Kṛṣṇa, what happens? Right? Then kachin no bhaya vibratashtraha. He says brashtaha. Yoga brashta. What happens to such people? Then Kṛṣṇa said, no, this is permanent. In the next life, it will continue. From where you stopped, from there you will continue. First of all, you take birth in a good family. Kṛṣṇa says he will take birth in Shuchinam, Shrimatam, Gehe, Yogo, Brashta. Yoga Brashta. You said Yoga Brashta means incomplete person. Your sadhana is incomplete. What will happen? Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Yogo Brashta Abhijayate. Abhijayate. You will take birth in a family where already all these facilities are there so that you can continue from where you stopped. You don't have to start from zero. You can start from wherever you stopped. So it is a continuation. There is no loss. See, Kṛṣṇa is giving such a big assurance. If you say, Prabhuji, this life I studied up to my graduation. In the next janma, can I continue directly from post-graduation and PhD can I do? No, this is not a continuation process. You have to start from zero. You said, in this life I am a crorepati. I've earned up to maybe some 100 crore or something. Next life, can I become a billionaire? Where I stopped, I'll continue from there. No, you have to again start from zero. But this, your attempts, the sadhana to control your karma, sadhana to surrender to Kṛṣṇa, sadhana to practice dharma is a continuation process. It does not get destroyed. It will not become zero. It continues. It will attract you. From wherever you stopped, you'll be born with already all those capabilities. You'll continue this. So then Kṛṣṇa continued to speak. So he told Arjuna, Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Become yogi. That means do your sadhana. Renounce. You have to be away from all these distractive things. Vairagya you have to practice. Vairagya from what? Again. Vairagya from the result of action. So till now, this first 6 chapters are called Karma Yoga. Bhagavad Gita has got 18 chapters. And in this 18 chapter, the first 6 chapters speak about Karma Yoga. What does Karma Yoga means? I have to do my action, I have to do my duty, I have to do my dharma, but I should not do my dharma for specific output, specific result. Oh, for this result, I will do my dharma. Otherwise, I will not do my dharma. I'll think of not doing. And then think in your mind that I have renounced. No, this is not renunciation. It is escapism. Many times people come and ask us, oh, what is this? Escapism. Spirituality is escapism, they think. Instead of doing hard work, you people are not doing hard work. It is escapism. No, escapism is when? When is escapism? I don't, when I come to know that I will not get that result, then I'll say I'll not do this. Or I'm getting some result, but that is not as per my expectation. Then you say, no, then I'll not do this. This is escapism. Not doing our duty because I'm not getting the result which I thought in my mind. Or I am not getting the result as per my expectation. I thought I will get 100 rupees profit, but I am getting only 5 rupee profit. Then I am discouraged. Then I say, I will not do this. This is escapism. Kṛṣṇa is saying you should do your dharma, you should do your action irrespective of your result. Irrespective of your result. What result come? How much result come? That you should not bother. Then Arjuna's question was what? Okay, I understood, but what is stopping me to do that? What is stopping us? Kama, lust is stopping. How to handle kama, how to come out of kama? Kṛṣṇa said, I've already spoken about this to sun god, Surya, Vivaswan. So you should receive this knowledge in the parampara system from a guru. One should approach a guru and receive this. So you have to renounce the desire for the result, outcome. So then Arjuna's question was, okay, anyway, renunciation you're telling, then why are you still asking me to fight? Why are you asking me to fight? So Kṛṣṇa said, see, yes, you can even stop fighting also, but for that your mind should be completely pacified. Only then you can renounce action also, you can renounce result also. Both you can renounce. But action, karma yoga means renunciation of only result, but you have to continue to act because you're still connected to this material world. Karma yoga means engagement in the material world. Engagement in the material world. So, controlling of the mind. Arjuna said, I cannot control my mind. It finds very difficult. Then Kṛṣṇa said, by practicing right method and a regular practice, you can control your mind. Then Arjuna said, okay, whole life I'll be practicing. When will I get result? So Kṛṣṇa said, don't worry about result. Even if it is incomplete, you will get result even in the next life. It will go on. So you have to become a yogi. So Kṛṣṇa said, this is the first 6th chapter. How many questions over? How many questions did Arjuna ask? 8 questions. Okay. So now, the next 6th chapter, now Kṛṣṇa directly speaks about Bhakti Yoga. Directly speaks about Bhakti Yoga. 7th chapter, Arjuna has not asked any question. Kṛṣṇa himself is speaking. 7th chapter, Arjuna is not asking any question. Kṛṣṇa is only speaking. Till now, Kṛṣṇa is saying you have to renounce. Don't expect result and all. So, detachment he was speaking. In the 7th chapter, Kṛṣṇa speaks about attachment. Kṛṣṇa suddenly starts speaking about attachment. Okay, till now you're talking detachment, vairagya. Now he suddenly is speaking about attachment. What is that he is speaking? Very interestingly, Kṛṣṇa says, Maya sakta manapartha yogam yunjan madashraya. Maya sakta. You should be detached from the result, but you should be attached to me. Kṛṣṇa is saying. Me means Kṛṣṇa is referring to himself. So, detachment from the result for our enjoyment. That is called karma yoga. What is bhakti yoga? Karma yoga means what? I should not work to enjoy the result for me. This is karma yoga. Please understand. These are all terminologies. What is karma yoga means? I should do my dharma, I should do my action without expecting result for my enjoyment. When I work like this, it is called karma yoga. But the problem is, I don't take the result, but I can see result is there. Who is going to enjoy that result? You are telling me you don't take, but result I am able to see. It is like telling, please make gulab jamun, but you don't eat the gulab jamun. But you should still make the gulab jamun. Okay, I made the gulab jamun. Gulab jamun is there. I don't eat the gulab jamun. But who will eat the gulab jamun finally? This is the question. So Kṛṣṇa is saying, you should make gulab jamun for me. You should make gulab jamun for me. Out of love for me, you should make. Maya sakta mana partha. Partha, Arjuna, that mind you are telling, no, very difficult to control and all, it is very easy. The right method now Kṛṣṇa speaks. What is that? If you now do your duty for giving those results for Kṛṣṇa, for me, that is the right process. You will be able to control your mind. Maya sakta manapartha yogam yunjanma. This is the yoga. Attaching our mind to Kṛṣṇa. When you act, that becomes bhakti yoga. See how karma yoga becomes bhakti yoga. First difference we have to understand. Karma yoga means I am not worried about the result, I will just do. That is called karma yoga. But bhakti yoga means I will give that result to Kṛṣṇa. I give the result to Kṛṣṇa. That is called bhakti yoga. So this is very important. That is why Kṛṣṇa is saying, please understand. Please understand that, because we can say, no, okay, it is fine. It is all right. I will work only in karma yoga. I will only work in karma yoga. What is the problem? For long time you cannot survive in karma yoga. Because you keep on telling, I should not take the result. I should not take the result. I should not take the result. But I should still do. But who is going to take the result? Who is going to take that result? So Bhakti Yoga says that result should be offered to Kṛṣṇa. Because we lose our motivation. Like people say, no, there are two types of people you say. First, people will say, I'm working for my enjoyment. I want to buy good clothes for me. I want to buy one good bike for me, good car for me. I want to buy good house for me. This is the motivation, they say. So this is kama. This is not yoga. It is called only kama. From kama, you become karma yoga. What is that? Okay, I will do my business. I will earn money. Not for me, I'll give to society. I am not taking any profit. I am not taking any benefit for myself. I'll give it to society. Then which yoga it is? It's karma yoga. But, okay, what is this? Then bhakti yoga means what? That result is given to Kṛṣṇa. That becomes bhakti yoga. Maya sakta. Your mind should think, how can Kṛṣṇa enjoy this? How Kṛṣṇa is happy with this. Like mother does that. She's cooking. She's not cooking for her. She's thinking, hey, if I do this, my child will be happy. She's still happy. Thinking of what? The child's happiness. If I make this item, my son, my daughter will very happily eat this. So I should do this. So Kṛṣṇa is saying, now you should act like that. So for that, Kṛṣṇa goes on elaborating about how to develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa. How to develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa. Who develops attachment to Kṛṣṇa? Who does not develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa? 4 types of people develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa. 4 types of people who do not develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa. And in the previous day, Arjuna asked, okay, I did so many things, but it was incomplete. What will happen? Kṛṣṇa said, Bahunam janma namante. After many, many janma, if it is incomplete, you come back to me. Don't worry, you will be keep coming back to me. It will not going to stop. You will not be lost. You will somehow come back to Kṛṣṇa. Because you have done yoga. You have done sadhana. Somehow your life will bring to Kṛṣṇa. You see, so many people are there. Right? In this city, 1 crore population, so many people are there. But how many of them have come to Kṛṣṇa? Why they have not come? Because they have not done any sadhana in the previous life. Whoever have done sadhana, there will be an arrangement made to bring them to Kṛṣṇa. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. In the 7th chapter, Kṛṣṇa says, like this, when you keep doing sadhana, you will not be lost, even if it is incomplete. Even if it is incomplete, you will not be lost. In the next janma, again you will come. Again you will continue. Again, if it is incomplete, again in next janma you will continue. Like this, you come to a point. What is that point? Vasudevaha sarvamiti. The point that Kṛṣṇa is everything in my life. That is your last life. That is your last life. Kṛṣṇa is everything in my life. I want to give my life to Kṛṣṇa. Vasudevaha sarvam, everything. Vasudeva, Kṛṣṇa is sarvamiti. And that Kṛṣṇa says Mahatma, because you have come to conclusion. Mahatma, Sudurlabha, Manushanam, Sahasreshu. This out of millions of people, such people are very rare. Right? So Kṛṣṇa said, in this way, you develop your attachment to me. In between, so many distractions will be there. Again, because of karma, you'll get distracted to some devata and here and there. You'll start worshipping them, go away. So all this will happen. But when you develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa, you will come to Kṛṣṇa. That is Bhakti Yoga, 7th chapter. Kṛṣṇa is speaking this. And then Kṛṣṇa, when he is speaking all these things, so then Arjuna is asking a question. Okay, I'm in the battlefield. But with all this attachment, I will do all these things. What is the most important thing in the life? What is the most important thing in the life? So Kṛṣṇa speaks the most important thing in the 8th chapter. That is remembering him at the time of death. Because Arjuna's question in the 8th chapter beginning is that Kim tad brahma, kim adhyatmam, kim karma purushottama, adi bhutam cha kim proktam, adi daivam kim uchyate, adhiyajna katham kotra, dehe asmin madhusudana, prayana kale cha katham gneyosi niyatatma bihi. Prayana kala, at the time of death. What should one do? You see, death is a reality everybody knows. We all know death is a reality. But death is a much more reality in the battlefield. Everywhere you will be seeing the death. Like you see, we are all keep talking about death. We are not seeing death on regular basis. Oh, left side somebody died, right side somebody died. In my neighbor house somebody died. Like in the COVID time, we keep on hearing that this many people died. Government was announcing every day how many people died in your city. So death was a reality. Everybody was seeing death. In their home somebody was dying. In the neighborhood somebody was dying. Relatives somebody was dying. So death became a very, important reality. So people became little more serious at that time. So like that Arjuna, he's in the battlefield. Not that someday I will die. Today only I may die. See, people are dying in front of our eyes in the battlefield. So what is the most important thing? In this case, especially at the time of death, isn't it? Because, these people keep saying any time we may die, so we should enjoy. People, they have this philosophy. You don't know how long you will live, right? We may die any time, so why don't you enjoy the life? So they also are important it is, because anyway we'll die. Any time we'll die. So we should do most important thing. So Arjuna's question is also that. What is the most important? So these people, materialistic people, have concluded. What is their conclusion? Because death can come anytime, better we will enjoy. Better we will enjoy. Do whatever we want to do. So Arjuna is also asking, what should I do? Especially now I am in the battlefield, death can come anytime. What is the most important thing to do? Kṛṣṇa did not say, so you should go and enjoy. No, Kṛṣṇa said, at the time of death, you have to remember. Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. Kṛṣṇa said, you have to remember me, remember Kṛṣṇa at the time of death. This is the most important. This will happen. How it will happen? If you have developed asakti, attachment to Kṛṣṇa. Otherwise it will not happen. So in karma yoga, will it happen? I'm just acting without expecting any result. No, it will not happen because I have developed a detachment from the result of my action. I have not developed attachment to anything. So it is not possible. So then dhyana yoga I have to do. 6th chapter, dhyana yoga you do. Control your mind. So that dhyana yoga, which was very difficult to do, Kṛṣṇa says in the 8th chapter, developing attachment to Kṛṣṇa, which is bhakti yoga, is the easiest. He says, Sulabham Partha. Kṛṣṇa is saying, what is that? Ananya chetaha satatam yomam smarati nityashaha tasyaham sulabham partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. This is the only place Kṛṣṇa is using the word easy in the entire Bhagavad Gita. Sulabha. Sulabha means easy. This is the easiest process to follow. Because Arjuna told, what did he say in the previous chapter? Kṛṣṇa is very difficult. He only told. So Kṛṣṇa is telling you, Arjuna, you told, no? It is difficult. Which is easy? Thinking of Kṛṣṇa, offering results to Kṛṣṇa, doing your duty is the easiest. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha mayyarpita mano buddhihi mame vaishyasi asamshayaha. So thinking of Kṛṣṇa, doing our duties, offering results to Kṛṣṇa is the easiest. In that way, karma yoga is already included in bhakti yoga. Karma yoga means you should not desire the result and then you do. But offering that result to Kṛṣṇa, not thinking of the result, is already included in bhakti yoga. And in this way, when you do, you're naturally thinking of Kṛṣṇa. Dhyana is happening. Because you're thinking of Kṛṣṇa, mind is also coming under control. See how bhakti yoga includes dhyana yoga. It also includes karma yoga. So in this way, Kṛṣṇa said it is sulabham. We have to do this. And now, Arjuna is not asking any question. Kṛṣṇa is continue to speak about bhakti yoga in the 9th chapter. 8th chapter Kṛṣṇa spoke that how Arjuna has to develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa by thinking of him, by doing all the action, and then remembering Kṛṣṇa at the time of death. And then in the 9th chapter, Kṛṣṇa speaks more about it. How that bhakti yoga is so superior, how to develop attachment to Kṛṣṇa. And Kṛṣṇa ends 9th chapter by telling, Manmana bhava madbhakto. Arjuna, become my devotee. How to become devotee? By always thinking of Kṛṣṇa. Manmana. Your mind should always think of me. You should become my devotee. Madhyaji mam namaskuru. So, in this way, you will attain me, you will come back to me. See, remember how Bhagavad Gita started. Bhagavad Gita started with Arjuna's question that should I fight or not? So Kṛṣṇa said, yes, you should fight, but without expecting particular result. And then you will be peaceful. Because Arjuna told, my head is out of my control, I'm feeling very disturbed. So Kṛṣṇa said, in this way, if you are, you'll be peaceful. Then Arjuna said, you are talking about peace, then you are asking me to fight. So Arjuna was confused about external peace and internal peace. Then again Kṛṣṇa spoke about, no, it is internal peace. And then Arjuna said, but then what is stopping me to do my dharma? Kṛṣṇa said, it is kama. Kama is the one which is stopping you. And I have already spoken about how to handle kama, how to come out of kama to Vivaswan, Surya. Then Arjuna said, you are younger to Surya Bhagavan, then how can you speak this? So Kṛṣṇa said how he is beyond birth, death, his spiritual body and all those things. Then he also said you should go to Guru and learn this art from him. So then Arjuna said, then if I want to do all those things, then why are you asking me to still fight? Right? Should I renounce action and the result both? Kṛṣṇa said, no. Unless you have controlled your mind, you cannot renounce the action. So you should control your mind. Then Arjuna said, controlling mind is very difficult. It is not possible for me. Then Kṛṣṇa said, if you follow the right process and right method, then it is possible. Then Arjuna said, okay, I'll keep on doing sadhana only. Then what will happen to my result if it is incomplete? So Kṛṣṇa said, no, it will continue even in the next life. Then Kṛṣṇa said, you should develop attachment for me. You should become my devotee. You should always think of me. You should offer your results to me. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, yat juhoshi. Do everything for me. You're not taking result, but you should give that result to somebody. Offer it to me. Isn't it? So that is how you think of me. You remember me. You come back to me at the time of death. So, and Kṛṣṇa said, great devotees, they do this. Great people. Arjuna, like sometimes we give testimony, when I tell something, even he did this. Please do this service. You'll be thinking, should I do this? No, even Narendra Modi does this. Oh, okay. So it will inspire you. So Kṛṣṇa said, Arjuna, mat chitta, mat gata prana, bodhayanta, mam parasparam, katayantascha. He said, great people do like this and they enjoy doing like this. By thinking of me always, by offering everything to me. So Kṛṣṇa said. So Arjuna's next question was that how to think of you. Because you told me, Kṛṣṇa is telling Arjuna that you should think of me, develop attachment to me. Now that I am in the battlefield, see in the 10th chapter, actually Bhagavad Gita is ending in the 10th chapter. Arjuna's question was, should I fight or not fight? Now Arjuna understood that he has to fight. In the 10th chapter, he says that whatever you say, I will do. He has already told in the 10th chapter. Sarvam edam ritam, sarvam etad ritam manye yenmam vadasi Keśava. Keśava, Kṛṣṇa, whatever you tell, I accept as a truth. You are the Supreme Lord, I accept. So then again he's asking, okay, now that I know I have to fight and I am in the battlefield, you are telling me I think of you, and all that. How do I think of you being in this battlefield? How do I meditate on you? Right? How do I think in this material world? So that is his 11th question. That is the 11th question of Arjuna. Vistaranen atmano yogam vibhutim cha Janārdana bhuyaha kathaya triptihi shrunvato nasti me mritam. Then he again says, please tell me, katham vidyam aham yogim stvam sada parichintayan. Sada parichintayan. How can I always see you? How can I always remember you? How can I always meditate on you in this world? Because I am in the battlefield. See now, we are all doing job, we are students, or we are working, I am a family person. So how to think of Kṛṣṇa? Because Kṛṣṇa said you should do your duty, think of me. So how to do this? So then Kṛṣṇa speak about his Vibhuti Yoga. How everywhere there Kṛṣṇa's presence is there. Kṛṣṇa says, I am the taste of water. I am the fragrance of earth. I am the light in the sun. I am the light in the moon. Like this, Kṛṣṇa speaks about his Vibhuti, his opulence. And Kṛṣṇa ends in the 10th chapter saying that so many things I am telling Arjuna. Just what is the use of all these things? He says that athava bahunaitena kim jnatena tavarjuna vistabhyam idam Kṛṣṇam ekamshena sthito jagat. In my one amsha, the whole world I maintain. Everywhere what to tell. In sun, I am the one who is maintaining sun. I am the one who gives light through moon. I am the one because of the water taste is there. Like, why should I tell all the detail? Please understand, with my one amsha, the whole world I am managing. So this created a curiosity in Arjuna. You see, please understand, already Arjuna's question is answered. Should he fight or not? So these are all different questions what Arjuna is asking. So now he is asking, Kṛṣṇa, you told the whole world you're holding it. So I want to see that how you're holding it. That Aishwarya, how that ekamshena sthito jagat. How that everything you are holding it. How is that happening? I want to see this. So what is he saying? His next question is this. In the 11th chapter, this is the 12th question. Arjuna is asking. What is he saying? he's saying that I want to pashyame, I want to see this. I want to see that Aishvara. I want to see this. Manyase yaditha shaktyam maya drashtum iti prabho yogeshvara tato me tvam darshayatmanam avyayam. Darshayatmanam. Kṛṣṇa, if you think I'm eligible, Kṛṣṇa, you think I'm qualified, please show me how is that. Suddenly you told. I am the one who is managing everything. I am the one who is holding everything. Everything is happening because of me by one amsha. Please display this. Kṛṣṇa told this. And then Kṛṣṇa displayed his Vishwarupa. And in the Vishwarupa, the Arjuna saw everything was controlled by Kṛṣṇa. There were sun, moon, the planet, whole universe, upper planetary system, middle planetary system, lower planetary system, all the devatas, Brahma, Shiva, everybody were there. All that, how one amsha Kṛṣṇa is managing. Apart from this, Arjuna also saw something very different. What is that? He saw that everything was getting destroyed. See, Kṛṣṇa had displayed Vishwarupa earlier to so many people. Kṛṣṇa had shown Vishwarupa to Mother Yashoda in the Vrindavan. When he was a small baby, he opened his mouth and entire Brahmanda was visible in that. So if you go to Vrindavan, you see Brahmanda Ghat, where Kṛṣṇa showed his Vishwarupa when he was baby only. And later Kṛṣṇa showed Vishwarupa to Kauravas in the assembly when he came for Shanti Sandhana. So they tried to arrest him and put him into jail. At that time, Kṛṣṇa shows his Vishwarupa. So now he is showing Vishwarupa. Apart from Vishwarupa, Kṛṣṇa also shows Kalarupa. He also shows Kalarupa, destruction. Kala has got three features. Kala creates, Kala maintains, Kala destroys. So now what Arjuna is seeing in Kṛṣṇa is everything is getting destroyed. So now Arjuna is asking his question. 11th chapter, he's asking, 31st verse. Akyahi me ko bhavan ugra rupo. Akyahi, please tell me, ko bhavan, who are you? You may say, Arey, why Arjuna is asking this? Arjuna knows he is Kṛṣṇa only, no? He's standing in front of him. Like I'm standing in front of you and you're asking me, who are you? What is this? Don't you know? So many years you are with me. Every day you are talking to me. Suddenly Arjuna is asking, Ko bhavan akyahi? Who are you? Please tell me. It means Arjuna is seeing something in Kṛṣṇa which he has never seen earlier. Only then he can ask, who are you? Like suddenly, friends are there, they're going together. Suddenly something, this person start acting, behaving, say, who are you? I didn't know who are you like this. So we'll ask, like that Arjuna is asking Kṛṣṇa, who are you? Ko bhavan. And it's very important. All this time, you should also, if you know Sanskrit language, you will see this. Arjuna's language has changed. He started speaking to Kṛṣṇa very respectfully. Now he's addressing Kṛṣṇa as Bhavan. In Hindi, you say two words, tum aap. Let's say somebody is calling, you pick up the call, kaun hai re tu? I'm your boss. Let's say somebody other side will say, I'm your, aapko kya chahiye? So you say tum became aap. That means now you came to know here is an important person. So now Kṛṣṇa and Arjuna, all of them are talking. Arjuna is talking to Kṛṣṇa as tvam. Tvam, all those things, Shishyasteham, Tvam, he was speaking. Now he's saying Bhavan. Bhavan is like in Hindi, we say Aap. So Bhavan is little higher than Aap. So he's saying, Aap kaun hai? Like this, with so much respect, he's asking. And then Kṛṣṇa is saying, Kalosmi lokakshaya, I'm the Kala Rupa. I've come to destroy everything. Why Kṛṣṇa was showing this? Because Arjuna is thinking, I am the one who's killing everyone. And he's feeling bad about it. Oh, if I fight, I'll kill everyone. Everyone will die. Actually, Kṛṣṇa is showing in the Kala Rupa. And Arjuna sees that everybody is entering into the mouth of that Kala Rupa, getting crushed and they're dying there. And Arjuna is seeing that. It is like seeing the future. If somebody is able to see future, if I go out and this person will meet with an accident and I'm able to see now only that, it scares us. So like that Arjuna saw Bhishma, Drona, all that the sons of Dhritarashtra, they're all dying and he's seeing that. So he say, who are you? And everybody is dying in you. So Kṛṣṇa is saying, I am that Kala Rupa. Don't think that you are killing them. Don't think you are killing them in the war. They are dying because of their own actions. They're already dead. It's just a matter of time. If you don't kill them, death is anyway going to come. You understand? Because Arjuna's one of the worry was, what was the worry? How can I kill my relatives? It is wrong. It is bad. Kṛṣṇa is saying, if you kill, don't kill, doesn't matter. They are going to die. Why? They have done that kind of actions. Their action has already decided the reaction called their death. That's what you are seeing now. I am showing that so that that should satisfy you. Oh, it is not because of me. It is like the court has decided this person should be hanged to death. And there is a person who gives the pasi. He has to do something. So he'll be thinking, oh, because of me he's dying. Because of me he's dying. No, because of you he's not dying. You're only executing it. He is dying because of his own action. Like that, Arjuna saw all of them are dying. And Kṛṣṇa is saying, you're seeing that they're all dying. I'm just showing you so that you don't have to think because of you they are dying. Sometimes we think like that. Prabhu, what will happen to my father? What will happen to my mother? What will happen to this? What will happen to this? This is how we are thinking like Arjuna. Arjuna is thinking, because of me this war is happening. Because of me they will all die. Because of me this will happen. Because of you nothing will happen. Because of us nothing is going to happen. Whatever is their karma, that is what going to happen. So then what should we do? What should we do? Anyway, their karma, it will happen. What should I do? I should do my duty. Why should I do my duty? First of all, if you are a karma yoga follower, you should do your duty because you get peace of mind. By doing your duty, you'll get peace of mind. But that is not enough. You're a bhakti yoga. I should do my duty because God is happy when I do my duty. Kṛṣṇa is happy when I do my duty. I should offer my result to Kṛṣṇa. That's why I should do my duty. Because of me, nothing is happening. All these people who are dying, and Kṛṣṇa showing that, Arjuna is seeing, everybody is dying. That is not because of Arjuna killing them. It is because of their own papa karma. If they do good karma, they will enjoy that. If they do papa karma, they will suffer for that. So that is called Kala Rupa, Kṛṣṇa. And Arjuna is so scared by seeing this. He's so scared. He's saying, my hands are shivering. All this is happening. I'm not able to tolerate this. Then Kṛṣṇa came back he showed him his Chaturbhuja form, Narayana form, and then came to Kṛṣṇa, Saumya Rupa. And then Kṛṣṇa told that whatever you're seeing now, two-handed Shama Sundara form, it is Sudurdarshadam. It's very difficult to see. Very difficult. Devakankshitaha, even Devatas desire to see this form. That's what I am showing you this. So Kṛṣṇa in this way showed. So now, so far you would have understood that Arjuna's question is already answered. Whether I should fight or not fight. So after seeing this, Vishwarupa, how Kṛṣṇa is managing the whole universe, and his beautiful form, personal form, Shama Sundara, Kṛṣṇa's form. Now Arjuna has got a new question. That is the 12th chapter. In the 12th chapter, first verse he asked. Now his question is, okay, which is better? Worshipping your impersonal form, which is managing all these things, and also the one which maintains spiritually pervasive form, or your personal form which I saw just now. Which is better? So Kṛṣṇa answered that. So Arjuna's next question, which is the question number 14th question. There are total 18 questions, 18th chapter, and this is the 14th question by Arjuna, which is in the 12th chapter. Arjuna Uvacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktastvam paryupasate echapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittama. So because people say everywhere God is there, everything is God. See, because Kṛṣṇa was showing in the Vishwarupa, everything belongs to him. Everywhere is present. Whether worship of that form is better or worshipping your personal form is better. So Kṛṣṇa clearly, categorically clarifies. What he says? He says, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Mayyaveshya Manoye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetas Teme Yukta Tama Mataha. Worshipping me, my personal form, is the topmost. And develop attachment and love, devotion to my personal form. Mayyaveshya manoye mam nitya yukta upasate. And Kṛṣṇa says there are grades in this. And that is called yoga ladder. So basically, Arjuna's question is, which is superior, which is better? You may ask all these things, how are they connected to fight? Should I fight or not? That is already answered. These are all, what is this going on? This is after the class is over, there's a question answer session. So that time you will ask your extra questions, right? Some more questions. So like this, Arjuna is asking. So this from the first chapter to sixth chapter, Karma Yoga. 7th chapter to 12th chapter, it is Bhakti Yoga. So total how many chapters over? 12 chapters over. So Kṛṣṇa said, you should become my devotee. And if you become my devotee, especially worshipping my personal form, as a deity or as a, Kṛṣṇa's personal form, not impersonal form, is the topmost, is superior. And when you become a lover of Kṛṣṇa, what are those symptoms and qualities that you develop? And those are the devotees' qualities in the 12th chapter, Kṛṣṇa explains. So after this, the remaining 6 chapters, there are total 18 chapters, so 12 chapter over. The remaining 6 chapters are called Jnana Yoga. That is a knowledge, Jnana Yoga. So in the 13th chapter, now Arjuna asks questions. Again, these questions are nowhere related to the previous discussions. These are all extra questions, clarifications, especially because during that Dwapar Yuga, at that time, so Sankhya Yoga was very prominent. Understanding everything from the analytical perspective, from a very intellectual perspective. Like today, if you say, okay, here is one Swamiji, he's from Oxford University, Harvard University, he's from MIT, he's giving Bhagavad Gita, everybody will say, oh, very interesting, okay, I want to hear this. So that means, now Arjuna said, okay, whatever you explain to me, I want to understand this from the Sankhya Yoga perspective. Sankhya basically means jnana, intellectual way of explanation. Intellectual. The people say, no, can you scientifically tell this to me? Nowadays, that is a disease. People ask, is it scientific? Scientific way. So like that, those days it is not scientific. It is called Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya means intellectual way. So Arjuna is asking that question, what is Prakriti? What is Purusha? What is Kshetra? What is Kshetrajna? How do I understand all these things? Please explain to me. So far, the last 12th chapter, whatever you told, now through Sankhya Yoga, you explain to me. So Kṛṣṇa answers, what is this Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Prakriti, Purusha, all these concepts Kṛṣṇa explains. These are called very intellectual topics. So Kṛṣṇa explains. After that, the spirit of this question, the Sankhya Yoga, if you read Upanishads, you will understand all these things, is to analyze and understand from the 3 modes of material nature point of view. Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna perspective. How you get entangled. How Sattva guna imprisons you. How Rajo guna imprisons you. How Tamo guna imprisons you. And how you act helplessly. And how you can come out of this. So that is Arjuna's next question. So when Kṛṣṇa explained all these concepts, so Arjuna said, now how do I come out of the influence of these 3 modes? What is the way out? So Kṛṣṇa again brings Bhakti Yoga and says, Mam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Bhakti yogena sevate. It is through bhakti yoga, by surrendering to Kṛṣṇa, doing your actions for the satisfaction of Kṛṣṇa, renouncing your results for the satisfaction of Kṛṣṇa, you will not be influenced by three modes of material nature. You, in fact, you transcend. You come out of the sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna influence. See, even in intellectual way you want to understand also, bhakti yoga is the conclusion. Karma, that's what you should see how Bhagavad Gita is such a nice book. The conclusion is bhakti yoga. So 14th chapter, Kṛṣṇa said how bhakti yoga is the helps you to come out of the influence of all this thing. And same, without any Arjuna's question, Kṛṣṇa speaks 15th chapter. He gives an example of a banyan tree. How there is one big tree and there are so many leaves and so many branch, and that banyan tree is compared to this material world. And how we are all enjoying the fruits in that tree and how it is entangling us. It is more explanation of same what they discussed in 13th chapter, 14th chapter with an example of a banyan tree. Again, Kṛṣṇa in the 15th chapter also say that he is a Purushottama, Supreme Lord, surrendering unto him, right? Doing bhakti yoga, you can come out of this. And then Kṛṣṇa continues to speak. There are two types of people, divine and demoniac people. So divine people surrender. Demoniac people don't surrender. So Kṛṣṇa speaks all these things and says, so this is important. You have to follow Shastra, surrender, and then you have to do your actions. Because what is Arjuna's question? Should I fight or not fight? So what do divine people do? What will the divine people do? They will follow Shastra. If Shastra says you have to fight, they will fight. Even at the cost of so many inconveniences. But what do demonic people will do? Yeah, I came to know I should fight, I should do this, but I don't like certain outcomes, so I'll not do. So Kṛṣṇa is saying, actually thinking like that is demoniac. It is not acceptable. So then Arjuna has got a question number 17. So here is asking, what is that? Ye shastra vidhim utsrijya yajante shraddhayanvitaah tesham nishtatu ka Kṛṣṇa sattvam aho rajastama. 17th chapter, first shloka. Kṛṣṇa, there are not only two types of people. These two people are in two extremes. Those who follow Shastra are in one extreme. Those who don't follow Shastra are in another extreme. What about people who are in between? Something they follow, something they don't follow. It is not completely they follow, not follow. Something they follow, something they don't follow. Sometimes they follow, sometimes they don't follow. What about those people? What will happen to them? Arjuna is asking. Did you notice this? Kṛṣṇa said there are two types of people, divine and demonic. Who are divine? Those who follow the instructions of the Shastras, will of the Lord. What is Shastra? Shastra means will of the Lord. The Lord's will is given in the scripture. So they are divine people. Those who don't follow that, demonic. But what about people? Sometimes they follow, something they follow, sometimes they don't follow, something they don't follow. It is said you should take bath and you should do puja. I'll do puja, but I'll not take bath. That means I'm following also, I'm not following also. It is said, don't take non-veg, tamoguna, and enter into something. No, I will not take, but I will enter into something like this. What about such people? Kṛṣṇa said, yes, there are gradation of people. There are gradation of people. So their faith in the Shastra is not fully one extreme. There are grades of the people whose faith in the scripture is at different levels. Faith in tamoguna, faith in rajoguna, faith in sattvaguna. Those people who are in sattvaguna, their faith in Shastra will be as it is. Whatever Shastra says, they will do. Faith in rajoguna means what? Sometime they will do. Whatever is favorable for them, they will do. Whatever is not favorable, they will not do. Like this. Oh, it's very cold, Prabhu. I cannot take bath and all these things. But I'll come for Mangalarti. So my faith in the Shastra is in Rajoguna. I'll become devotee, Prabhu. I'll chant, I'll do Hare Krishna and all that. But whatever is favorable way, I'll do. I'll not do in Brahma Muhurta time. I'll do some other time. So this, like this, they do, but not exactly the way Shastra is saying. So they're in Rajoguna. Tamoguna means I want to do with my addition, I will do. When I do Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, something I'll add to that mantra and I'll do. Means I will distort it. Right? So Krishna says, you do fasting on Ekadashi. No, I'll do fasting on Dwadashi also. I'll do fasting on Dwadashal. Means in this way, without proper understanding, their faith in Tamoguna. So in this way, everything, yajna, dana, tapaha. The faith in yajna, faith in dana, faith in tapasya is in 3 levels. It is not completely black and white. Sattva-guna faith, Rajoguna faith, Tamoguna faith. And then Krishna says, what will happen to all these 3 types of people? Okay, somebody is following all these things in Tamoguna. What will happen to them? Somebody is following in Rajoguna. They don't get the same result. They'll not get same result. So Krishna gave this clarity. The last question of Arjuna is in the 18th chapter, the first shloka. The 18th question of Arjuna, last question. After this, the Arjuna has no question. Arjuna uvacha, sanyasyasya mahabaho tattvam ichchami veditum tyagasya cha rishikesha pritakkeshini sudana. Arjuna is asking, oh mighty armed Krishna, I wish to understand what is the purpose of this sannyasa? What is the purpose of this renunciation? And of the renounced order of the life, what is the purpose? I want to know this. Already all these things are answered. So Arjuna wants like a summary now. So far you told. Now again you tell me this. So Krishna explains. This 18th chapter has got entire Bhagavad Gita. 18th chapter has entire Bhagavad Gita. So how is this? The shloka number, first shloka is Arjuna's question. So from second shloka to 48 shloka, Krishna speaks about again karma yoga. So from shloka number 49 to 53, Krishna speaks about jnana yoga. And from shloka number 54 to last shloka 72, Krishna speaks about bhakti yoga, where again Krishna, that is where you see Krishna using the word bhuyaha. Once again I am repeating this. What does he say? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shucha manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. So Krishna said, this shloka is already there in 9th chapter. Manmana bhava madbhakto is already there in the 9th chapter. So Krishna is again repeating it. He said, you surrender unto me, become my devotee, do everything for my satisfaction. Isn't it? So in this way, Krishna concludes Bhagavad Gita saying that Arjuna should become devotee, surrender to Krishna, and you should do his dharma for the happiness of Krishna. And that is considered as highest dharma or the real dharma, because the original question of Arjuna was that. What is dharma and which dharma I should do? I'm confused about my dharma. So should I fight or not fight? So what is the conclusion? Arjuna should fight. But how should fight? He should fight because it makes Krishna happy. Oh, but Krishna is becoming happy, but all my family members will be dead. Yeah, correct. You should not think about, you should not worry about the outcome. That is karma yoga. I should not be attached to outcome. So then what should I be attached? I should be attached whether it makes Krishna happy or not. When you come to that point, you have understood the real dharma, and that is the dharma Arjuna has to fight. And why Krishna is happy in this war? Because Krishna is told in the 4th chapter, dharma samsthapanarthaya. Krishna is saying, I cannot allow person like Duryodhana to be the king. What kind of a administration he will do? When he is the king, he is attacking Draupadi, he is insulting a woman, he is misbehaving with women. What will happen to the whole society if such a person becomes the king? So I want to establish dharma. For that, I want this fight to happen. Before that, we already gave all the offers without war, but they didn't agree. So this is the war. And if this has to happen at the cost of so many consequences of going against our own family, going against my own, profit and loss, so be it. I am happy. Kṛṣṇa is happy. So that is the real understanding of dharma. What is dharma means? Satisfaction of Kṛṣṇa. And we all have to do our duties by thinking of how it satisfies Kṛṣṇa. And that may come with different types of so-called consequences, but we should not be worried about those consequences. Those consequences sometimes can be favorable, those sometimes can be non-favorable. Consequences may come. You do something and everybody is coming and clapping and appreciating. Oh, that time also you should do your dharma because Kṛṣṇa is happy. Sometimes people may come and accuse you. They may say, you become, what is this? How can you leave your job? How can you do all these things? What is this? Your duty is to, become a family man. Do this, do that. That's what people say. That is dharma. No. Yes, I should do that if that makes Kṛṣṇa happy. I should do that if that makes Kṛṣṇa happy. Like Kṛṣṇa told Yudhishthira Maharaj, go and tell lies. What is that? Ashwattha Mahata Kunjara. If Kṛṣṇa is happy with that, I should do that. That is dharma. And Yudhishthira had this clarity by the end of Mahabharata. But he will not tell lies for his personal satisfaction when Draupadi is in danger. But when Kṛṣṇa is happy, I will tell. So this is the conclusion of whole Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, and how many questions Arjuna is asking? 18 questions. And if you know these 18 questions, you will know what Kṛṣṇa gave answers. You have understood entire Bhagavad Gita. In sum and substance, Arjuna's question was, what is dharma? I am confused about dharma. What should I do? And Arjuna's question is answered by Kṛṣṇa. Dharma is what satisfies Kṛṣṇa. And Arjuna should do whatever Kṛṣṇa wants. And that is the dharma. Dharma sammoda chetaha. And sarva dharman parityajam mamekam sharanam vraja. And what did Arjuna say end of Bhagavad Gita? Karishye vachanam tava. I will do whatever you say now. So that means now Arjuna is ready to satisfy Kṛṣṇa, whatever it may be. So when we come to this understanding, this conclusion, that means we have understood Bhagavad Gita. I am ready to do anything that Kṛṣṇa wants. I am ready to do anything that makes Kṛṣṇa happy. That means you got Bhagavad Gita in your life. But what can distract us? Kama. What can distract us? Kama. What is kama? Okay, I know this makes Kṛṣṇa happy, but I have my own one idea. I want to enjoy my life in one particular way. That is not allowing me to surrender to Kṛṣṇa, do what Kṛṣṇa wants. That means I am affected by kama. So what is Kṛṣṇa saying? Go to Guru. Surrender unto Guru. Take training from Guru. Come out of this kama. Kama nitya vairinaha. You cannot simply think in your mind, no kama, let it be there. And I'll surrender to Kṛṣṇa. It will not allow you to surrender to Kṛṣṇa. So one has to control and conquer kama by finding a bona fide guru, surrendering unto him, taking his shelter. And getting such guru is very rare. And Prabhupada, who coming in a bona fide parampara of this guru parampara, made himself available in Kali Yuga. How difficult in the Kali Yuga to get guru ashraya, guru shelter, isn't it? So only the real guru gives this all knowledge. and takes us to Kṛṣṇa by helping us, teaching us. That is why we sing the morning song, that we say how Guru engages the disciple. Expertly he engages. If I am outside on my own, how do I engage myself? Kṛṣṇa has given one instruction. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha. You have to engage yourself in such a way that you are constantly meditating on me, you are developing attachment for me, you are giving up your karma, and you are coming back to me. This is what we are supposed to achieve. On our own, we will not be able to do this. And especially in a setup, like a family setup, with all the attachment, with samsara, these are all very complicated. So we need expert guidance of Guru. We have to be under the care of Guru to achieve this. Only then it is possible. So we'll stop here. Grantara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Shri Gita Jayanti Maha Mahotsav ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.